Yeah, one benefit of Lux Arcanum, I always know whether you've leveled or not, because whether you've finished the mystery or not.
Yep. Yep.
Agreed.
No.
No.
Okay. Helps if I'm in the right thing. There we go. Hello everyone, I'm A.D. Springer, also known as Corbinian. This is the Electric Metropolis video game tour, and today we are playing Lux Arcana, Susurros Alienorum. And where we left our Cantabarum of Custodes, we were in the coastal provincial capital Caesarium in Mauritania. And the Cantabarum had just recently finally gotten, after days of investigating, into the secret hidden away archive in the Civic Archives, or the Lux Arcana in the region, and found themselves surrounded by papers and documents and scrolls that fell away before their very eyes and crumbled in their fingers due to some magical interference. Although they did find themselves in possession of a unique artifact. I believe one of you took a possession of it.
Yep, Corvus got it.
During that day, I think it was the previous day, because you guys did take some time to sleep and take a break in the Thermae Custodum, the bathhouses city. You, before all that, you had fought a creature in the caves to the south, and also had defeated a suspicious owner who had been looking after the cistern. But before all that, at the end of all that, you did come across the path of the wife of Tiberius, Tilia.
Tilia, yes.
And she showed some unique insight into the situation, because she had come to meet with the family of the fishmonger daughter, and unfortunately the fishmonger's daughter has been missing, despite the specter of murder and such. Rather than have her travel on her own, you had brought her along with you to partially to keep her in good company, but also I believe there was some question as to investigating the village to the south as well.
Yes, she is native after all there, so.
Yeah. That is our home village. Yes, she's one of their singers, as she did sing a tune that caught your ears, as I recall.
Mm-hmm.
You all stand on the steps of the Civic Archives, not too thrilled with all that effort put to naught, but here you are.
I've got a fancy bloody spear out of it.
It's true.
Yeah, that's right. We found the spear inside the archives. Is that right?
Yep.
What was the story behind it? Did we get anything?
It's for the College of Explorators, and it has. It looks like a couple centuries old. Looks like a pilum. Seems fragile. It kind of gleams underneath of sapphire, like the spear you found. It has blood on the blade that has not dried. So, and it's like the head of the spear and part of the shaft. So anyway, and it's like a throwing weapon.
Oh, okay. Well, good for us.
Right. This is probably the thing Hitler's going to be looking for in the
In the future, yeah.
Yeah, right.
What time is it right now? Did we spend the whole day in the archives?
I'd say it's about midday by this point, after a bit of travel and searching and all that.
Ah, good. Is it time to head south towards the villages then? I think that was the next step in our plan, no?
Yep. In my notes, I have a list of 3 things. Go to Tilia's home village, talk to Thalia, the other woman who is the high priestess of the flame cult, and who is also the one who claims to be married to Marius and supposedly paid for his funeral. And then I noticed reading through my notes, that we had a investigate the temple walls task that we left unfinished. We had difficulty 9. We have 2 out of 3 hits, so I noted that we probably at some point want to go back and do that.
Temple.
But the Temple of Jupiter that had all the passages in the walls that people would sometimes use to, trick the credulous by, putting oil through the figures or whatever.
Oh, that's right. So it looks like they were crying.
Right. So we had explored it partially, and we're trying to figure more out about it. And how we all roll with our extended tasks or whatever they're called in this game.
Very poorly.
Yeah, exactly. So if we only had to hit like 3 and we got 2 after 2 tries. So
that sounds like us. Yeah.
It does. It does.
Is that on the way closer than the village? I suppose we can go back and take another crack at it, no?
Village is down this... Did I pull you with me, right? Yes, I did. Okay. The village is down this way. The temple is over this way.
Okay. I actually thought we were at Miki's house, because that's where we ran into Tilia.
Yeah, but remember, my wife helped us with the archives because she got that one success. She got that one success that we needed extra.
So yeah, the temple's over here. There's the graves, and then the village is down there.
So I suppose we can go to the thingy first. I don't mind, I guess.
And we did learn that, because suddenly Tiberius remembered that this entire area should be much more verdant and green than it is. And Corvus recognized that we had seen the same kind of blight on the land in Gallia. So, for what that's worth.
Yeah, I remember we even Googled pictures of it. It's much more greener.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not saying we have to go by the temple now. Those are the 3 things I wrote down that were kind of on our list to do at some point. I'm all for going ahead and going to the town, just because supposedly if we make an offering to the crocodile god, it can sometimes provide very useful information. So that might be something we might want to do, especially after your crocodile dream. Supposedly, if you made an offering at a shrine or oasis, the crocodile will reveal answers. So.
We kind of came from town, didn't we? Didn't we make it pretty clear that we should go to the village, like, post-haste?
Yeah, I think that was our plan, yeah. So yeah, I'm all for heading to the village unless somebody has because we seem to be doing fairly well, like kind of just stumbling across some critters and bad guys and taking care of them. But meanwhile, the comet in the sky is getting closer and closer. So
That is true.
Yeah.
we need to figure out where the root of the ritual is.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, you bit out a piece from the fate crocodile. Maybe you should go apologize quickly.
Okay.
Oh yes, the
we'll go
mirror-touched
apologize.
crocodile.
Or you could put it on a stick and use it to look around corners.
Well, yeah, okay. Crocodile it is then, as far as I'm concerned.
Yep. So let's get our horses and supplies and head there.
Alrighty.
Corvus will send a message, or if we happen to run into her while we're getting our horses from wherever they are, to the Tribune and let her know that we're heading to the village, chasing a clue. In case we are needed, she can send messengers there.
Easily done. You're able to find someone to
Yeah.
start running after, and
You, legionary, take this note.
very much so. And thus, the four of you travel with Tilia riding with Tiberius south along the road, then face once again with the hills to the south, and you see that there are some people coming and going along the road, unsuspecting and unwary of the danger that looms over this region, since the city of Caesarea still must operate. It is still the provincial capital. It is still a place of trade and travel. People, of course, give your Cantabarum its due space. I mean, you are legionnaires after all. And all of you are in war gear, it looks like.
Yes, I think.
So
Yes.
you have every stitch in metal of a legionnaire Cantabarum, though few who would know the emblems of the Lex Arcana, unless they were familiar with those markings. It's not like anyone would be watching or observing your movement. Why would anyone ever need to do that?
Surely.
Certainly not.
Yeah, let's keep an eye out for mechanical birds while we're out and about.
Yeah.
Funny
For
you.
reasons.
Can we tell apart a mechanical from a non-mechanical one?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like it was very obvious it was an artifact, as I recall.
Yeah, they're mechanical. Think clockwork, or almost steampunky sort of looking birds. They're very obvious if you are looking for it.
One sings, the other one creaks.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah, let's keep an eye out as far as I'm concerned then as well.
Then I shall ask of you a roll of sensibilities.
I forgot we roll. Okay, yeah, we click here and then.
Pitch for hunting. Using Denatura, because for one thing, it's definitely not a natural bird.
If you were hunting it down, like actively looking, trying to track down a bird that you knew was around, sure, but you have to know it's even here. There might not be nothing to hunt.
Fair enough. It's worth a shot.
Mm.
Okay.
And that's how I'm going to roll today, just so everybody knows.
No, don't worry. We're getting the bad rolls out now. Only good
Yeah,
rolls
of
from here on out.
course.
My roll is very much a mixed bag, but that's okay.
I'm looking for how many. It is able to evade the notice of Corvus and Yulia, but not that of Tiberius and Calypso. As the two of you note a wink of brass and glass fluttering after you, which it becomes it has a hard time hiding from you once you get further and further, once you're starting to depart from the road, because, not that there's a lack of birds per se, but there's not a lot of cover you notice. There becomes a lot less distractions. Mind you, Corvus and Yulia probably have a minor distraction of just making sure you don't ride into people. But no, Calypso and Tiberius, there is a glint of a mechanical bird fluttering in the sky, following you.
Oh, I see it. I'll motion for us to stop, hopefully if we're on the road, and pull out my recurve bow, and I don't know, I'll see if I can take it out of the sky.
Good thinking.
And if I can see what he's aiming at, I will be ready to back him up if he misses.
I'll even show you, like, I'll just tap you on the shoulder and, like,
Oh!
two fingers point up there, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
And I'll draw an arrow and see if I can, like, slap it with an arrow.
Alright, roll your debello.
With a specialty. Good.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
One thing I excel at.
The Bella rolls?
So damage-wise, hang on, that's, the Toxon, the composite bow, has a damage rating of 8. How do we do damage again?
We calculate the
Can't figure
difference.
Yeah.
Your target was 9.
Okay, so that's a difference of 6. That's times 2, so that's 16 damage. Rolling dice. Measly 6 damage.
That may be enough, because because these things do get some benefit for being... They're tardier than regular birds because they're not birds. And... Oh, sorry. Yeah, you fire an arrow up at it. It clangs against its metal frame. And... Oh, wait, no, because the bird doesn't have that. That's right. Bigger things get that protection. So... Does the bird fall from its perch? Right. Oh, no. Yeah, no, it's dumb.
Is it dead?
I actually have to determine how much hit points are.
0.
No. Well, it might be in a moment. It is small, therefore it is that many. Oh no, yeah, no, it totally falls out of the sky.
Nice. Nice shot.
Well shot.
Thank you, friends. Let us just hope that there are no more on our way over there. I don't like this.
How far away was that? Can we pick that up?
It shatters and its pieces clatter into a bit of the grounds just off the road. Probably look around for it and find it in short order. The metal standing out against the wasteland ground.
If that would be okay for you guys, I would like to look at that thing.
Can you determine from whence it came?
We will see.
Very well then.
I don't think so, but like that's a little bit out of my expertise. But it's like more of an interest thing. What is following us?
I
Or what they
understand.
use.
Let's go then.
Yeah.
You find in the ground, some people were walking over to see at what you attacked, but they noticed you all moved up to it, so they're leaving alone. And some people do hang back and watch what the group of you do. Tilia kind of looks at you all, kind of puzzled, and then spies what you are gathering off the ground. Oh, a mechanical bird. Seen one
Yes.
before.
They seem to have an odd habit of following us around.
And its bits of metal glint. Some of it bent from the... Much of it bent and destroyed from the impact of the arrow, and the rest gnarled rather viciously from the fall. And a lot of it kind of scattered out, because once it broke apart, it just kind of... These things are very... When they're that small, there's not a whole lot holding them together, but a bit of hope and a bit of spiritum. But, and animus, I suppose.
Does it look like they're entirely like mechanical?
From its parts, it would seem to be purely mechanic, but you know that it is a bit of alchemy and animus is required to actually give it locomotion. There is no driver or engine per se, but there are various clockwork-ish, not clockwork, but like gearwork movements to move the wings and turn the head and things like that. If you didn't know what was attacked, you would think a random person would think this thing just this was just a bunch of gnarled metal and glass.
Like with real birds.
It lacks the meat and viscera of a bird.
Feeding.
Well, there's not much left. That was really a good shot.
My apologies, I could not do it more painlessly.
Oh no, it's fine. Like, I'd rather have it like that, honestly.
Do
Still.
these Calypso? Do these things have some sort of? Where do they draw the anima from?
So, just so that I got you right, what you just told me, Corby. So it's like an alchemical thing that powers them.
Well, they're connected to usually a bird would be connected to some sort of bird spirit, and this is not necessarily a forbidden art, because I think Julia figured this out with the first one, but it becomes a forbidden art when you're inhabiting a form with a human soul or even a demonic soul. But as long as you're just doing a bird or a rabbit or a dog, even,
There's no PETA to argue
tolerated.
against it, right? Yeah.
Right.
So there's basically just a bird soul stuffed into metal.
I see.
One hopes.
Yeah. That's best case. Yeah.
But what is the bird's soul stored in? Is there like a crystal or a power cell of some sorts?
I'm not quite sure. That is why I wanted the parts.
You're after the phylactery.
I'm merely considering the fact that if we can determine by craftsmanship who it belongs to, at least, it may have a maker's mark, you know?
Well, it might be that it doesn't. Basically, if it breaks, it breaks, and it's not to be found or whatever. But from the looks of what we found, it's just glass and metal gear stuff.
Bill, this is the second such device that has been spying upon us. We should keep our eye out. Someone certainly is trying to keep an eye on us.
Very well.
Yes.
Perhaps next time, if one is in a tree or something, we might be able to just take out a wing or capture it somehow.
A more difficult shot, but not one that I cannot make.
Yeah, but better to take them out, even if they are on the wing, and secure our privacy. Come.
Yes,
Tilia has
crocodile.
promised us a home-cooked meal at her village.
Oh, but the crocodile. Aren't we supposed to make the sacrifice?
Cordis was just saying let's get back on the road. The village is where the crocodile is.
Oh, yes. Right. I thought it was back in town. Why was I thinking we were going back to town?
I don't know. We're going to her village where the crocodile lives.
I must be crazy. Okay. Right. Back to the village.
Thus, the group of you ride south away from the main Imperial Road. And there, as you crest over one hill, look down to find a village situated near an oasis. A place where you can hear, even on approach, the hum and song of those working. You can see people milling around about their business. And of course, the fated oasis itself, upon which Tiberius and Tilia had met, fell in love, where a certain eye hid within the water. Some people do look over to see the four of you in war gear riding up. It draws a lot of attention. For those in war gear, are either are common to see on roads, common to see in cities, not so common in villages unless you're on your way to some sort of war event, or you're here on Imperial business.
Well, we're coming off the road, and we're here on Imperial business, so... How does the land look around the Village of the Dawn?
The village...
Is there any difference in the way, in the blight? Or same old, same old?
The grounds here seem far more rich and reddish. The villa's more clean and white, with some semblance of wheat and barley fields, and some goats being herded. It does seem far more lively than the wasteland to the north, but far smaller. This village seems to have the means to support itself, but it's not much for supporting Caesarea. And you can see there is, of course, the main villa itself in its sort of whitewashed stone, while the rest are more simple circular homes of stone and mud brick. Some local Berber looking folk kind of look over and Mauritanians. But they, no one's shouting alarm or anything like that. They're just kind of curious at your approach.
Right. What is our objective here? Do we wish to go over to the villa? There must be a mayor or a governor. Is that right, wife?
The elder woman here, would be the unofficial leader here. There is a minor soldier of the Imperium who dwells within the villa for tax purposes. So, on matters of Rome, the villa is where we go to, but for matters of the village, the elder woman is who we should look for.
She would probably then know the most appropriate sacrifice to make for our goal. And we need to hopefully determine if our tutelaries will not be offended.
There's no guard at the villa, she remarks. And rightfully so, she points... I mean,
Is
not that it's
unusual?
And actually, I'll fill that in. I'll answer that for Yulia. Upon her pointing that out, that would come off a little odd. Every imperial house would have some level of the legion there. At a big mantio, at a mantio, there'd be like a few people around. In a city, there'd be a ton of people. In a village, there'd be like 5 or so people. There'd be a Contabaron worth of people cycling out, making sure no one's nosing around the office that isn't supposed to. But there's nobody there. It's almost like there's either they're all asleep or they're all away on doing something. Somebody should be guarding the building from the villagers. Or not foreigners, but out-of-towners.
Well, we're duty-bound to check that out at some point.
Yes, we are. It doesn't spell good.
Yeah.
Same things were happening all around Caesarea as well. In any case, why don't we head over to the elder woman and before she disappears as well?
Or we forget about her.
With our luck, I am certain one of those two would happen. I'll start walking towards the elder woman's place.
So you get off your horse and like start leading it along, or?
Yeah. Is there anywhere we can hitch it?
Our stableum?
If you were to stable it anywhere, it would be there's a small stablery for the Legion at the house at the Legionnaire house.
Oh, good. Oh,
2 birds, 1 stone, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's stable our horses there and then see what's up with the lack of proper procedure.
agreed.
Yes.
People murmur and whisper under their breath as you approach, and hitch up your horses. You note that there are no horses. Well, not that there'd be a ton of horses. There should be 2 horses here. One for the Contabarum leader to like ride into town and ride to Caesarea and announce something or warn of something. Actually, no, sorry. One would be a messenger horse, meant for the post, for carrying mail and stuff like that. The others would be the horse of the leader of the Contabarum here. You find neither. Although the stable does seem to be maintained to some degree.
So someone's at least cleaning it, but where are all the other horses? Well, never mind. Let's post up and see what we can find out. Maybe there's a commander
Yes.
or someone here in charge that can tell us something.
I'll take care of the horses while you guys seek out answers and join you shortly.
Very well. Miss Rafina, you'd best be the one to do the talking, lest I insult someone inadvertently.
Nice.
You know, making friends.
I snicker a little bit at that. And don't contradict.
As if you
Of course.
ever like insulted anyone.
I was merely saying my mind. You are correct, priestess. It is not my fault that my mind is sullied by the gods and their bad words.
I'll take a moment to wait here outside the stables, if you like, husband. Not much reason for me to go in there. If something is wrong.
Stay out of the sun, will you? Or perhaps if you're willing, you can go get yourself something to eat. It's been a long day.
I'll take you up on that. That's a good idea. I'll try to find something for you as well, and meet you back here.
Get something for the fellows as well. We're all hungry.
She nods. A short farewell.
Fellows, I say with a snicker.
Yeah.
I'm just brushing down the horses and putting up the tack. I'm just not going to comment.
Right, let's go in. Come on.
And stepping into the office, it is a small, modest office, as modest as any imperial building can be. It is a minor facsimile of what a Mancio or way station might be. Really, it feels very much a building of afterthought. True Mancios along the road are imperial buildings of all imperial might and officialdom and such. This is more, it's a thing that kind of needs to be here, just in case. It's enough to house a contabarum of people. So there's a main office space, there's like one room that has the head of the contabarum's bedroom, and there's like another room that's the barrack for the rest of the contabarum. So one person gets a nice room, everyone else has to share. There is no public bath, there's no private bath here. It's not that big. There is a office room that is, well, not office room, a storage room for records, but it is not tended by anyone. There is an open space where a desk and various writing implements would be, but no one's manning, no one greets you, and there's no guard posted at all. The thing that's probably keeping this place from vandalism of any kind is the fact that it is... If one were to make a commotion in here or nose around, it'd be obvious to the villagers. Like, you would be noted walking into... Like, you all are being noted walking into the building, but no one's raising hue and cry because you're in Legion armor. You look like you're supposed to be here.
Oh, at least one good thing came out of us wearing our war gear, huh?
Yeah.
No.
So, no guard whatsoever. Is there anyone inside the barracks?
Not a soul.
No
I
one's sleeping it
would
off in any beds or
barracks?
anything?
Unless they're a ghost.
I'm gonna search
How would
Okay,
you-
we learned how to defeat
It looks
ghosts.
like it's to see if it looks like it's been abandoned or anything, and see if anybody left anything behind.
I'll call
It's like-
upon the Scientia as you are investigating the building.
Oh,
My
this may
best
have been a
stat.
mistake.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not terrible at it. Where's my?
This.
Oh, that's the right one. 10.
At least one success has happened. 8 successes? Difficulty was that. A single success. You still need 2 more to really ferret out what has happened here. You all can try one more time.
Corvus still busy with the horses, or can he give it a shot?
He can give it a shot because you'll eventually catch up to them as they're spending time nosing around.
What are we rolling?
That's 2 Scientia.
Okay, I do have investigation. So.
Oh, and Yuli actually got it.
Okay.
So are we good?
You are good. Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I won't worry about rolling.
It would.
Well, degrees of success matter, don't they?
Once you've hit investigation, I reveal what is to be found.
Okay, cool.
Degrees do matter when it's a one-off roll, but when it's a exploration or investigation, once you've hit the number, I reveal what is to be found.
Okay.
So it's a complete thing. So what I can say to you is that this is rather straightforward. What made it difficult is this happened some time has passed since this has happened. But and not many people have come by here. There is it looks like the Cantabarum of this place was summoned away to some assignment and just simply have yet to return. But there are telltale signs they have not been back for weeks. That's not supposed to happen. If you're away from if a post is to be unmanned for a while, another Cantabarum should cycle in. Someone should be here covering this place. And the easiest thing to do would be to send for assist from Cesaria and go, hey, we are going to be on assignment. We'll send our messenger horse and pay some local villager to see the big city and pass on the message, hey, come back here. Which also does lead the question of, well, the messenger horse, but that doesn't seem to have happened. 1, because there's no Cantabarum to greet you, but 2, the messenger horse is gone. So either they took it with them, or it was sent away and never returned. But no violence has happened here. It just seems like they left. Like the Cantabarum must have been mobilized to somewhere. It does look like that this place there are no sense of personables. It doesn't look like people did work here and live here, but no longer. And no one has lived here or worked here for some time.
It's of a piece of the reduced forces that we've seen. Even in the palace, there was fewer guards than were necessary, and all older ones. Not to mention, do you think it's possible that the whole group was reassigned and then just forgot about the village?
Hardly. Whilst imperial bureaucracy may have its flaws, I doubt the Imperium misses any opportunities to find souls to place in garrison.
I mean, Tiberius, you forgot that this was your wife's home village and where you met.
So I did. But then again, somehow I have a feeling that... I don't know. I cannot explain it. The palms of my hands itch.
You should get an ointment.
Not in that way. If they were truly summoned somewhere, let us entertain this idea at least for a second. If they were truly summoned somewhere, what do you think they were summoned for? A Cantabarum like this, perhaps of this size, could be led to a small war party.
I don't know. I would not be surprised if their whereabouts are the same with all of the other apparently missing legionaries.
But see, you don't just disappear into thin air, right? There's always somewhere that someone has to go. Unless they've been swallowed up by the Immaterium and some demonic don't know what even to call it. Where could they have possibly disappeared off to? Has the Earth just swallowed them up?
One of the many questions we must answer.
I don't like this. What if the Earth one day just decides to swallow us up?
Well, then we'll fight.
I like your style.
My approach would have been not much we can do about that, but okay, we fight.
Find out, I say and shrug.
So any sign of the official, the tax collector? I mean, they would have been placed here to guard and work over the villa. So let us see if the officialdom is still present.
This would be it. This would be where they'd be working out of.
Right, but so no sign of the tax collector / prelate or whatever in the villa itself?
None, no. And I'll temper it a bit that this is a minor village. They basically would just have at most they'd have the local Cantabarum kind of be the one that's handling things here.
Well, fair enough. Well, if nothing else, friends, at least we know where we're staying.
Yes, well, the beds are at least empty, that is true.
And we won't have to impose on the villagers for their hospitality. So let us see if Tilia has found us any lunch and then seek out the village elder.
Right, come on.
Great.
In a quick order, you find Tilia waiting for you all outside the building with some parcels. You can see she's already acquainted herself with a low rock to sit upon, and she's nibbling away at a skewer of meat, and you can see similar-looking pouches next to her.
I'll take one. Thank
Yeah,
you.
let's fall too. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
What?
Wasn't
Tilia, have you ever experienced, well, the guards here at the Cantabarum being sent away? Do they ever go on patrols or anything of the sort?
Wait, weren't you one of them at some point?
These ones, I don't think so. I was but a youngster.
Yeah, but you were
Oh.
stationed here.
Now that you mention it, was I?
Hey, you may roll for me a small bit of ingenium.
Oh, well, that's not so bad. When you say small bit, you got small bit.
Tiberius, you struggle to recall much of anything, but you do remember working it, but it was a long time ago. You were a young man then, you were fresh. It was it was probably the most boring part of your career, because it's village duty. Make sure no one's getting in a fight, people are paying their tax, help with this paperwork, help with that paperwork. Oh, someone's come by. Okay. Time to patrol again. And again.
Yes. I'm afraid it
When's my
wasn't
break
most-
time, you know?
I remember serving here, but it's been a while. I'm not as young as I used to be.
Tilia adds in. This was a play. I remember you and the others traveling in pairs. 2 would stay at the villa, 2 would patrol, and then the lead would stay here. Would usually be at the office doing office work. I try not to go here. Even as a little girl, everyone was taught to not quite a superstition per se, but there was always this feeling that one didn't step into the villa grounds without good reason, for it could draw the ire of the emperor. I'm older now, I know how silly that is. It's a building of officialdom. It's as scary as the civic archive we were in. You have good reason to be there, you have good reason to be there. If you don't, then don't bother, like any other building, really. But even still, I saw among the villagers that they're far more cautious than I'm used to them being. They always...
Here's the thing, do you remember the whole come to Burnham ever leaving? Because I sure don't.
There was that bandit incursion when I was 16 or so, but even then, we got a new one almost the week after.
Alright, something's off. Well, gang, shall we head over to the elder woman? Perhaps she's still around. Hopefully.
Mm.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, come, let us go.
Yep.
So you all walk over, and with the fact that you have Tilia with you, you know which of these modest huts belongs to the elder woman. And Tiberius, you have a vague recollection of this. Again, it was a long time ago, but you knew that if you wanted to deal with the village leader, talking to the head of Cantabarum was, there's imperial power and there's local power, and the local power was the elder woman. And you walk up people start muttering under their breath as they watch the group of you walk up to the elder woman's building. But they keep their distance, they keep to their own business. And there you see a wizened old woman.
Old woman!
Her
Man.
white hair and her kind of tightly held to her head, with a minor ornament pinning it to the back into a small bun. Her skin looks very darkened and weathered from age and exposure to the sun. But despite being kind of a tiny bit hunched over, she doesn't seem any less sturdy than any rock you've walked by. If dressed far more, but there is no great ceremony beyond that. She is dressed much like any other villager is. Whereas everyone else seems, she just has this air about her that you can feel that sense of, Octoritus, this force of personality, this self-confidence that most villagers don't have around Legion. Legionnaires have that imperial power about them, which tends to make people wary and watchful and all that. But she does not fear your armor. She does not fear your steel, your bronze.
I'll gesture over to Yulia, Rafina, and Calypso.
Corvus will hunker comfortably down.
I'm going to walk over and greet her formally. Greetings. I am Yulia Rafina in service of the Lex Arcana, and we need to speak with you about some things that have been occurring here.
He peers at you. Peers at you. Looks at the others in your group.
Yeah, greetings. Calypso. There's a few occurrences of, like, dreams and all of that.
Corvus will nod friendly.
I will also.
Tilia steps forward a bit. Other woman, I am Tilia of the Village of the Dawn. And the wife of Tiberius.
I'll wave.
She gestures to you, to add to the introduction. The old lady peers at each of you. Whether she truly hears you, it becomes suspect, because she doesn't answer right away. Until she looks at Tilia and speaks in a local tongue.
Which is Berber?
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Why do you travel in company of armed legion to my door? Young lady. And then Tilia, Tiberius, you hear Tilia reiterate what has happened, as Tilia has now realized this old woman doesn't know Latin.
Oh, no.
So the response there was, yep, don't understand a word of what you're saying. I get that those are names, that's the best I'm getting. And she probably put two and two together. The armor and the fact you just came away from the villa probably gives away your legion.
I'll gesture to. Do you mind if I introduce at least, or speak the business?
Tilia waves, gestures to you. Happy to not be a translator because that's not normally her role.
Greetings, wise woman. We are with the Arcana. We come here under arms because the region is in dire need of our help. As are we for guidance and wisdom which you may offer us. Tell us, wise woman, what plagues this land?
Slowly approaches the group of you. Slowly moves amongst you. Stopping just short of arm's reach of Tiberius. Then looks over at Tilia, Calypso, and Yulia. Looks to Tiberius. Doesn't really look at Corvus, really. What cause have I, she says in Berber, to share with those from far away the business of the dawn?
Because you, much like us, wise woman, do not wish to see this land engulfed in darkness.
Does darkness dwell here? Or does it dwell there?
The land withers and the comet approaches. People go missing every day. Soldiers from here also go missing. Soon, perhaps, we shall all go missing. We wish to put a stop to this before it occurs. Do not mistake us being here in our war gear for a sign of disrespect. We see how serious the situation is. We are not here to mince words or solve riddles. We are here to help. And despite what you may think about them, and I'll point over to all the others, they are still people who have come from all around the Empire to help out here. Their dedication, at the very least, deserves a modicum of respect. She is staring me down hard, I can feel it. Oh god.
You have this faint feeling you've had this exact stare down before, although it was a long time ago since the elder woman gave you the old lady glare. As it were. I will require a roll of Octoritas, as you have presented yourself to the elder woman, which I will note this is... As you're not making them... You are treating her with a... There are two ways you can go about this, actually. You can try to treat this as an audience, which technically you outrank her on the Cursus Arcanorum in the sense. She is but a plebeian. She's a civilian. She's not of the Legion. She does not have imperial power. But if you're treating her with decorum and respect of her as her role as leader of the village, then presentation and audience would matter. But you could try to just press upon her that you are armed people of the Legion, of the Lex Arcana, and she'd better answer your questions.
Octoritas is fine for me, if you ask me, honestly. I was being somewhat polite about it. And
I don't think coming over all we're the armed people of the Legion is the best way to handle this.
I mean, she'd probably answer because you have, tough or not, metal is metal, and you can poke,
right.
And she bleeds like anyone else.
But having some allies in the fight willing allies might be better. I don't know.
Yeah, so it's not my goal to offend her. So, I presented my case. You rule it as you see fit.
Want to go with Octoritas? You may.
Ugh. What a poor roll on a dice of 15. Goodness me. Can Tilia assist me?
She's trying.
Alright. Hey, well, that's something.
So, you made your introductions, formally. And she... Now, the Perte to follow up to find out how much she's willing to help you, is... you get equal to... the number of required successes plus 1 because you did succeed. Because basic introductions are pretty straightforward. The only thing you add that your character adds beyond what you said is that you actually you announce the rank and school of each person. It is far more formal than anyone is with an elder person, and frankly, she probably doesn't know what some of these ranks mean. Because why would she ever need to know this? But it's the formal, like Tilia presented herself. She said her name, why she matters, and why you matter, as far as the village is concerned. You're announcing in a very imperial sense of, this is who we are, here's our ranks, here's our titles, sort of thing. So now it's a matter of trying to get as much help out of her as you can. You require... Well, the number of rolls allowed, is number of successes plus 1. So the number required is 7. She has not... She has her doubts of Roman authority and doesn't seem terribly enthused. She's not hostile to you, but she's not really eager to jump to at the moment. So you have 7 chances to convince her of her... try to get her to request her assistance. But thankfully your requests are pretty reasonable and easy to satisfy. You're not asking her for anything strange. You're not trying to get her to man a new... actually, you can correct me if I'm wrong here, but I don't imagine you're trying to get her to form up a ad hoc contuberum from the village, or to give over any goods of the village. But what are you asking of her? I imagine it's mostly easy to quantify. You're just asking for information, mainly.
Yeah, just information, honestly. And maybe sagely advice on what to do for moving forward. Is that okay with everyone else?
Yeah, we need to know like the best way, what's the appropriate way to, make an offering, what's a good offering. We really need these questions answered to help save everybody.
Alright, the number you're aiming for is 6. And this is De Societe. As you spend some time, as she invites you into her home, and you enjoy her simple tea, you make...
Does Yulia want to take this one? Can I be an interpreter?
You certainly can.
Oh, cool. That works. Yeah, I'll take that.
That's what I was wondering. Why is Tiberius doing?
Because
I was also
Because
wondering...
it's the language.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I mean, if he takes the role, I can't tell Yulia she can roll because she can't speak yet, unless someone's willing, I guess you could have asked Tilia to translate for you. So.
Oh, yeah.
So what, is it De Societe?
Yep.
Okay. Does negotiation apply? We're trying to get her to work in a mutual interest here.
You tell us information and we're gonna go solve the problem, even though...
Yeah.
Yeah, because she'd probably try to wheedle away to get less taxation on the village somehow. You don't want to resort to that. You want to keep it to the side of, look, we're just, help us out, we'll help you out. You don't have to wait for backup. We're already here.
Yeah. You don't have to watch your crops wither because the land around here is withering.
Yeah, I'll take that, yeah.
Okay. Dang. That was a pretty good roll.
15 on a 6. Means 9 is the difference. 9 is 3 successes. So you need 3 more. That was one attempt of 7.
That's wild.
Wow.
Yeah, we got time.
Attempt number 2.
Yeah.
What are you rolling?
I rolled 19. On most De Societe, I roll at least 19.
Yeah, but you're rolling high for once.
With a 19 score, you shouldn't be able to roll over 9.
That's for everyone else.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yes, she is the elder woman, Perpetua. And this village of the dawn, where the voices of the dawn sing those faint whispers that dwell within the land and the dirt. you are able to enlist her assistance, and she will answer any questions she can as you... well, wine and dine is a strong word. For all her local power, it is very local. She has tea and goat's milk and some meat. Very modest. It's a modest household, but it is her household, a household that's been here for generations. And through
Right.
Tiberius, she
So-
will... Oh, no, go ahead. Sorry.
I guess I will start by asking what she knows of what is ailing the land.
The land, dear child, is... well, much as I would hate to despoil the reputation of those who've ruled over us for so long, but I say to you in truth and with no inflection of irreverence, that the prefect prays with empty hands. He makes motions and efforts to the gods, but is all but show. And I suspect he marvels in black robes and sings the world its secret name.
Sings the world its secret name or his secret name?
It is what, as you kind of asked for a confirmation from Tiberius, like, is that what she said?
Yes, that is indeed what she said.
His legion work against us and abandon the land they are sworn to. Here you still see where the song is sung. Here you see where the greenery lives. But there in Caesarea, the violet flame shall burn. If you have any hope for yourselves, seek not to aid him in his tilling of the souls. Then take you a ship and away across the sea. Elsewise, it is the prefect you will have to arrest. I see no legion ever turn their blades in his direction.
Good thing we're not your normal sort of legion.
Great.
Does she say anything about the crocodile god and sacrificing and potentially being a source of additional information?
Tell her about your dream.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
dream, man.
I'll tell her about the dream that I had and the crocodile, and I'll even bid Tilia to show her the crocodile scale.
Oh, I think I have that again. I show her.
You, young man, have been marked by he who has watched us and eaten of our food. And he has reflected upon you that you face a power heavier than yourself, but that you are not without your own teeth. If you want to see the whole of the truth hidden within the mirrors of your soul, then the rituals of the crocodile you visit upon the oasis. Take that scale, wade into the waters, and release the scale upon the eye that dwells. And there, submerge yourself beneath the wave until the eye within opens. It would be wise for others to withdraw him should he become still, cease his thrashing. But to pull him sooner would be to rob him of what the crocodile would share with him.
Well, good thing we learned all sorts of rope tricks in Gallia.
Hope the crocodile doesn't decide to eat him, I mutter.
Yeah, because he's very heavy.
Probably choke on him.
How would this fare with our gods, Calypso?
I'm not sure, honestly. I would think about it.
The Magia
How
Imperial
this is
Cult.
basically- Wow. I have that for a change.
Just for sheer shits and giggles, I'll think about it too.
I'll
'Cause I
be
have
so
1
mad
point.
if you beat me.
Yeah, I think that's impossible. I have like 1
It's
point
not.
in Imperial.
And with that roll,
Cults.
it's not.
Close enough.
As this is a
I mean,
Oh, go ahead.
Nothing. I was just saying, because the magic is my dump stat. Well, to society it really is, but it's just fun.
Oh, good, I did hit the. Just had a minor heart attack. Going, wait, did I hit record?
I've been there.
Aha, that's what I was looking for. This would be performing a rite or ritual of a tolerated cult. So losing a pietas can occur. Actually, it will occur because if you do this, because you'll be looking to powers outside the official cult, but you won't be committing a crime. It's not criminal to look to tolerated cults, but the Roman gods will be upset. The imperial cult will be upset with you, and you can suffer pietas. It's he'd be looking at a loss of about 1d6 pietas. It's not major. He's not going to lose a tongue because it's a minor thing. But,
So the any authority has nothing. You wouldn't hurt that part. Mars might be a little bit cranky about that, though.
I've gotten out of far worse scrapes with Mars before.
There's the attitude we're counting on.
If he wishes to be angry at his best champion, then he may well do so.
I have to admit, that was kind of manipulative made for me.
Tilia remarks, wait, but that ritual, it sounds like it would require him to drown himself. Tiberius, it's dangerous. Must you do this?
If only you had seen the dangers I have faced over the years with these fools. And other fools like Arcana.
No, we're glad that she hadn't, because she would have been very sick.
With these fools who I'm trusting to revive me if I drown.
Very much so.
These fools, these idiots, morons.
I meant it in a loving way, Corvus.
See, I didn't even notice that you said something that might have been inappropriate.
Corvus will slowly unwrap the spear and ask Yulia, see if she can tell us anything about this. I'm not, of course, handing it over, but I'm letting her see it.
Well, certainly ask her.
What an honor. She gets to look at your spear.
Yeah, I'll translate.
Get your mind out of the gutter. It's me, always showing off my spear to old ladies.
That you show me is a weapon of yours, yet the material implies ritual and magic. To what cult tutelary, I do not know. I can say I have not seen its like in Mauritania.
Corvus will just nod and wrap it back up. Yeah, worth a shot.
Corvus, you may give me a roll of sensibilitas as you begin to put it away.
Let's just roll this. 10.
You see, crossing her face, a look of mild horror on Tilia's face. As you recall, this is the first she's seen of the spear. Vajim doesn't voice it at all.
Horror?
A look of mild horror crosses her face.
No, fair enough.
Oh, because it's bloody.
Ever fresh. It's the blood of our Lord.
Be careful of what magics one wields. The old lady
good
warns.
advice. Good advice. I won't say anything to Attilia now. I may quiz her in a minute.
With her? That poor lady.
What is the capital of Wyoming?
Bulk
It's
barn.
the terminal velocity of a heavily laden swallow.
African or European?
Can you ask her if she would think that the comet or whatever it is that comes closer, if that is also in her opinion connected to the prefect?
I'll ask.
It is the violet flame brought low from the sky. And those that would seek such would unlikely be able to do such. Would the prefect and his legion be against it? Though I have not much proof to such, aside from the approaching comment. The flame only but burns that which calls to it. To what end? A city would burn. Old as it is. I do not know. I know but that the dawn shall watch. Or we have always watched.
Right. This old lady is cryptic as hell.
Well, that's oracles for you.
Calypso, promise me if you ever grow old and wizened like this old woman here, you will speak plainly at the very least.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
No. You would ruin the entire profession's reputation.
That's fine. We don't need to hide the meaning in more words.
Well, this is why random guys walking around the Empire can do better magic than you, I guess.
Hey!
Now. Is there anything
Kidding,
else you'd
kidding,
like to ask the old lady, or is that it?
Yeah, I think it's time to give you a dunking.
Mind yourself, I am not looking forward to it.
Well, we'll tie a rope around you. But you're going to have to take the armor off. We can't drag that out.
Yeah, as well.
We're
I'm at
barely
least
able
glad.
to drag you out.
I'm at least glad it is not the heavier sort of armor that they were offering at the quartermasters. Right, old lady, old woman. Thank you for your help.
Man,
Thank you for your help.
Not
We-
old.
37.
We must depart for the lake.
She nods, and then unceremoniously turns her back to you to continue her work of a bit of beadwork she was working on before she stepped out to greet you. And kind of doesn't really make any effort to clean up the cups and such that she set aside for you all. Tilia kind of without prompt, very quickly kind of gathers up everything and sets it aside so it can be easily cleaned later for her. As Tiberius, you kind of catch a sort of Mauritanian local thing of like, well, you're kind of acting like young people asking the local elder for help. So you don't make the old lady clean up after herself. You're supposed to for her.
Oh damn! I'll help out as well then.
Until smiles as you kind of help her with it a little bit, and it's a very minor effort. It's a few cups and a bit of water. It is a weird thing to see a person in war gear washing cups in an old lady's home. It is very un-Roman what you're doing. You're being far too considerate, but maybe there's a bit more Mauritanian left in you still, as you show this bit of courtesy to an elder.
Yeah. What can you do?
Elders, obstreperous in every culture. So yeah, and as we head out, Corvus will kind of walk beside Tilia and go, you have seen the spear that I have before?
What do you mean?
Your expression when you laid eyes upon it for the first time. I feel as though I've seen its like before in a dream. And I want, as a man crucified was given a mercy blow by a legionnaire. Which, you see such things in the city, you see them in Rome, it happens. But that spear.
Where was this mercy blow given?
Judea.
Judea?
It was not Mauritania or Italia. Some place I've never been. Among people I've never been among.
Interesting.
All I know is that magic was there. And I never thought I'd ever see it in life. Nor would I think I would see it fresh with blood as if it stepped out of my dreams.
Well, Corvus, congratulations, you got yourself the spear that stabbed Jesus.
Now we just have to keep it from out of Hitler's hands.
Oh, God.
And we flash back to war stories. Shame.
No, we flash back to war stories once we find the Ark of the Covenant and the Holy Grail. We need some dude in like armor telling us, you have chosen poorly.
The Spear of Longinus. Or Longinus. That's what it was. Right. So let's stop by the villa for our stuff and get once again, our supply of rope. Tiberius, do whatever he needs to do to prepare to
Die? Yes, well.
It's insane
Temporarily.
how much time we spend holding each other on like ropes.
ropes. Yeah, I've noticed that.
It's okay. He's only going to be mostly dead.
It's just, he's just mostly dead. Why did you say that?
Well,
I think
should I not come back, I'll tell to my wife. Do not despair. I'm sure you will find someone else.
that's exactly what the wives love to hear.
Okay, that is a wild thing to say.
Well, I would not wish her to be mourning me for far too long. I'm old. I've lived a full life. Somewhat full.
Give me a roll of the society.
Will command come into play here?
I was thinking it was going to be decorporeal to see if you could duck the slap.
Aha!
Okay.
I'll say no.
No, he cannot duck the slap.
Yeah.
A 6.
How
Check
this
it's
guy?
just how bad it hurts.
She grimaces. And you can see she looks to mouth a protest, and then she stops herself. She's heard of you being in danger before. Other people who are not as used to martial life or a martial spouse probably would have a lot more objection to what you're doing. But you're a Praetorian Guard. You've had a long career. She's been with you through your military career, and now she has to be with you in your Lex Arcana career. Continuation of your military career. Different form. It does strike... There is an unease you sense in her. But she does not voice it. She just kind of silently nods.
Right, I am ready. I haven't died in a long while, so let's make it count.
Just so you know, I fear that if it comes to revitalizing you, I will be the one that has to do it.
Well, you have my complete trust. I've seen
So,
you work before.
If things go south, I'm very sorry. I will do my best.
Who's got
Well,
the best?
Let's make sure they
Decent.
don't.
Who's got the best Scientia?
I have in
I have a
medicine
10.
14.
Yeah. Okay.
And should I die, at least put my axe in my hands. If I'm to face Mars in the afterlife, or dying from a drowning, I'd at least like to do so with my weapon in hand.
Corvus will take off his armor as well, just in case it becomes necessary for some reason to dive in and pull him out manually.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Not that-
take off my armor and strip down to the loincloth, as it were.
Not that pulling on a rope isn't manual, but you know what I mean.
So you stand at the edge of the oasis, the water's still. By this point, night, the sun has dropped. It's getting darker still. And even the meager moonlight seems to gleam across the surface of the water. Almost as if this combination of the mild moonlight and the setting sun was ordained.
Ooh. So yeah, tie rope around him very securely. Maybe see if there's something we can, rope it around on shore so that will act like a pulley to let us pull him out quick.
Okay.
I will help pull on the rope.
Yep.
I'll leave my armor on, because
Will help in between the two of you, so it works if I have to let go very quickly to help him.
okay.
I shall grab the scale. That is very important, if I recall correctly.
Mhm.
And walk in.
It would be so fucked up if you would actually die in that oasis where you met your wife first, with your wife watching.
There's a nice
Yeah.
circularity to it.
Cycle of life, you know.
No, I would say that is basically Mars giving you the middle finger for the last
Yeah.
time.
Do you mind real quick if I just go for a bio break? I really gotta go.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll be back. Before the big scene, as it were.
The final scene.
As he wades into the water, the night air seems far cooler than normal. The rest of you can see the gleam of the black comet swallowing the stars, being yet larger still as it looms over Caesarea. So much time has passed in your investigation. So many questions, so many answers, much hidden from you. And you hear behind you a murmured prayer, quiet, soft. A soft song.
Who's doing that?
I will ask for sensibilities to see if you hear what is being said and where it's coming from.
Sensibilities, you said.
Just shreds, you said.
Right. Sensibilities is that much.
Well, it's honest work.
Corvus, only you hear it. Coming from the mouth of Tilia. Beyond the veil, beyond the night, stars still burn, distant light. We are lost, but we may fall. We are not gone. We hear the call. Sing for the ones who cannot stay. Sing for the dawn that finds its way. Shattered worlds, silent cries. Hope still lingers. It never dies. And then as he starts submerging his face into the water, and you can see he's drowned. He's essentially holding his breath. She claps her hands together, and you can see her repeating, "Hope still lingers, it never dies," over and over.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm like basically being at the rope, but also praying for him because we cannot afford him to drown.
You see him as you hold the rope grow more and more still. As you can see him struggling to try not to pull his head up out of the water, like he's trying to see something in the water. And then you just see him go calmer, perhaps? Or he's depriving himself of enough air that, well... The Gopore can only do so much that the Spiritus demands, after all.
So, let's see. So, yeah, we've got to wait till he becomes still and ceases thrashing. So, like, yeah, till he's still.
Thus, I will ask for Demacia, because perception is part of it, but really you're trying to make sure not to screw up the ritual he's trying to do. If you pull him too soon, he'll have done all that suffering for nothing. Do it too late, and you know, he'll be defeated quite quickly.
I'll roll as part of the group to help lower the difficulty, but you can't be looking for much from me on this one.
I will also roll. But probably best if we have Calypso try to lead this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's at least 10.
Oh.
But you get again, woo!
8 intervene.
8 intervene.
Oh, sweet.
Ten.
Oh, there's 10.
Won't go better than that.
Thankfully, because you're all working together to observe him, and you're sharing what knowledge of magic you understand, and there's a lot of guesswork here because this is a ritual none of you are familiar with. But you understand that oracle work. You understand what is a magical stillness and what is a sign the corpore is failing. A lot of you are able to spy when he is going still, and then giving it just enough of an extra beat to let him linger in that oracle state, whatever it might be. And then eventually it'd say, look, whatever's happening, it's either happened or he's dying. So we need to pull him now, whether we like it or not. Unless we're willing to let him completely pass, which, you know, this isn't a forbidden ritual. You're not supposed to sacrifice a person in it, as far as you're aware.
Right.
So I call upon you to roll de corpore to pull him bodily out of the water quickly.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty. It's a shame it wasn't a Debello, but that's okay.
Heave! Heave! And meanwhile, Tiberius, you're back, I believe.
Hello.
Hi. How much pietas do you have?
That's a fine question.
Hmm.
Give me a sec. 5.
Oh,
Ah,
dear.
roll on your d6.
So, your pietas is 0.
Okay.
Again.
And you tell me when you stop.
Stop what?
You suffer 1 damage. Do you continue?
Yes.
You suffer 2 damage total. Do you continue?
Yes.
3,
Yep.
4,
Yep.
5,
Yep.
6,
Mm-hmm.
7.
Mm-hmm.
23.
You may give me Demacia now.
Uh-huh.
As you start thrashing a bit and you start moving around, but you're forcing yourself to stay underwater as you're face down in the water and just staring at the eye, and your lungs burn with pain. Your whole body just wants you not to be in that water anymore.
Well, it's not looking good.
You suddenly find yourself yanked hard, and you're just you seem to have passed out before you saw anything, and your worry became, your mind wandered to whether you would ever see your wife again, whether you would live, whether this was all for naught. Like, you lost focus on the eye. You weren't thinking about thinking about your final moments. That's when you were pulled out of it, gasping for air.
That won't do it all. That will not do it all. I will fasten the thing around the rope around my belt again. Do not pull me out unless absolutely necessary, and I'll jump back in.
That was necessary.
No, it wasn't.
As you guys probably saw him go still, and then it's like, yeah, he's not breathing. I mean, good for him that he has enough strength of corpore to, like, awaken from drowning himself. Most people tend to stay unconscious when they do that without medical assistance. But, Tiberius, being a mountain of a man that he is, he just kind of shook it off. But now the genius is about to drown himself again.
I mean, okie dokie.
More than half my HP and damage.
Yes, and I still have more to spare.
Yeah, he's the tank. It's all right.
So please, let me drown myself again.
That's why we put him in front.
You fucker.
Okay. Next time you can be in front.
No, but I mean, can he please stop killing himself in that fucking oasis?
No.
All right. Pay attention this time.
Tiberius, you recover 6 pietas.
Okay.
As you hear the song, you hear your wife's voice, as she looks at you and stares at you from behind the brace of your cantabarum, and she looks not afraid but determined, much like you seem to be. So she just kind of takes a deep breath, nods to herself, clasps her hands in prayer, and begins muttering song, which, Corvus, you hear it's the same song as before.
Yeah. She's got faith.
Of the heart.
For the record, I wasn't the one to go there.
Okay, Star Trek Adventures it is. Let me get the books.
Yeah.
Various is thrown forward in time.
Captain's log.
It was Kirk the whole time.
No, I wasn't speaking with pauses like this one.
You go in the water or not, smart guy?
I'm going in the water.
Yeah, you are. So no one stops him from immersing himself in the water again. Everyone hold tight the rope.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
Maybe.
even sure we tie a rope around it this time. I mean, whatever. It's
If I were to try, he would just pull me with him.
yeah, she's not wrong.
It's like that tug of war thing where everyone's all hang on to the rope and everyone just hauls.
Yeah, I would just go flying, honestly.
I'm afraid it is something that I must do. So, off I go into the water.
All right, you go to Xerapietus
All right.
again.
Manning the ropes.
Tell me when you stop.
I'll stop again and, tell me once you have hit 10 damage, okay? So I'll take down 10. Is that okay?
How much have you taken so far?
7, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm not counting the encumbrance, so I should be 17 lower. So hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. So 32 minus 17. Math is not mathing.
15.
15, okay. I still have 13 hit points left.
Oh,
32 minus 17.
I'm taking away the 17 because that's my encumbrance. So without my encumbrance, my health pool is larger. Ergo, I get to take more damage.
Okay. Well,
So yeah, I've taken 10.
so 1, you keep going.
Mm-hmm.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4,
Yep.
5,
Yep.
6.
Yep.
And now give me Dimaggio again.
That I will. Hopefully with some better results. So,
the people on the water watch as Tiberius goes stiller and stiller. You need to give me Dimaggio again because you need to see if you notice when he's going still at the right time. Time it wrong, he'll take more damage than he's supposed to take. And he may just drown on his own.
God's in a ring.
Ah, sweet. Mercury
12.
really has a thing for him.
You get pulled out again, Tiberius. And as you collapse onto the ground, you see a spectral crocodile laying on top of you. And he's making it hard to breathe. To everyone else, it looks like Tiberius is sort of in that post-drowning gasp where you're kind of choking on water. It's a very disturbing sight if you've ever seen in real life. It looks like the person's basically still drowning on dry land, essentially. Now,
Just from a like ritual perspective, let him do that for a bit, or already help him better than. Like, is that necessary that he's there choking?
maybe, but it is Yulia who, to Corvus and Calypso's eyes, it looks as if he is dying, and the ritual's failed, and he's just simply dying. Yulia, for a brief moment, you can see the spectral gator on him, and that's what's caught. It's almost like it's pushing down on him.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll tell you both to wait just a little longer.
Okay.
Orvis, do you wait? Watching as your fellow legionnaire, your fellow custodes drown on dry land?
Yeah, I trust Julia, so.
But I think Calypso would still basically already kneel down in arm's reach until she feels like it gets too dangerous.
The three of you lose 6 pietas.
Yeah. Shit. Sorry.
Your gods would rather you intervened in this ritual rather than participate in it, but it's starting to veer into the realm of sacrificing a person, and that's making your gods not terribly pleased with this. It's not forbidden, but it's enough that your gods are getting a little edgy.
It's not dead yet. Cool it. Just
Yeah. Did you tell me to cool it? Well, I mean, please
no,
cool it.
goddamn. Oh, those don't.
Yeah, my gods always take so much of my pietas away that I'm not myself able to do the rituals, so that's why other gods have to do it, apparently. It's horrible.
But Tiberius, you find an eerie calm to yourself, and in looking through the spectral form of the gator, of the crocodile, sorry. You see a vision of the whitewashed walls of Caesarea rotting away, its memory forgotten, its streets emptied. And then all of it winked out into darkness. Sailing away, you see Prefect. His robes edged in purple. Smiling. The darkness of Caesarea expands and chases him like a legion at his back.
The prefect. What's he got to do with this?
He's at the center of this. The old lady told us.
You were the only one who understood her.
I mean, yes, but she spoke in tongues. Sorry. I'm drowning.
Eventually,
Oh my god.
eventually, you feel the gator press hard, incredibly hard, like the weight of the world is pressing on your chest, and you cough up the last of the water, and fades from vision, and you're able to finally roll onto your side and stop drowning in your own water.
And I'll help him find the right position so it's like everything goes out softly, like it's not punching, but hitting him like a little bit on the back to help him cough it up.
Corvus will coil the rope.
Tilia kind of collapses to her knees and just starts to sob in plain relief that he's not dead. Like it took everything in her to not charge forward and do something. And now that it's obvious he's not dead, it's that wave of relief that hits her.
Alright, let's get these two back to the villa and let's all get a night's rest and recover some.
Yes.
Oh, the gods will hate me for this one.
And let's Corvus, Yulia, and Calypso
Don't worry about the
rotate
gods.
the
Worry
guards.
about your wife.
My wife will kill me even harder than the gods.
So yeah, let Tiberius rest and the three of us take watches tonight?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Corvus will get up. I'll take like the first watch, and I'll get up early and see if I can't hunt up some fresh game.
Give me Denectra.
I'm assuming hunting will apply.
Yeah, I'll take the last watch and then spend in the rising of the sun praying.
Ooh, that's very
What
good.
the fuck?
Very good. Yes, 18.
You find plenty of, especially with the back on the advice of people, what people told you about hunting in the region. You find it quite easy to gather up plenty of good game and fresh food for breakfasts. And you even find some fruits out in the field to kind of spice things up and create a bit of a sauce. And by morning light, as you come back, because you'll do your first watch, do a bit of hunting, and then in the morning you remember just off the top of your head that there's a few spices in the village that you spotted that people were selling locally. So you think, oh well, with the meat and the fruits I got, I can actually get a bit of fat, a bit of extra fat and a bit of extra spices to kind of make it a rich and quite a great meal. Actually, it's a very, I mean, it's still a hunter's meal, but it's probably as good as you're ever gonna get.
Well, and I want to dress like a rabbit or something and leave it hanging for Perpetua.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to see her or anything. I'm just going to leave it as, kind of a thanks offering. And, of course, make a sacrifice of part of the bounty to Diana.
You recover 6 Beatus, Corvus.
Sweet.
Calypso, give me Ratio.
2. Yeah, slightly over half is like what I get.
Ha! You gain 6.
Nice. In the morning, I will just pray to Mercury and frankly just ask his understanding that sometimes we have to take unconventional means.
Ratio.
Ratio. That is unexpected, but okay. That is certainly much better for me than Dimaggio would have been. Well.
Octoritas, if you can T-pose hard enough for Mercury to be like, okay, respect.
Yeah. That would have been nice.
You do your best to face your god in honesty and truth, but in your heart of hearts, you wonder still if what you did was the right thing. Or the right way of doing the thing.
Yeah, I know.
Tiberius.
Which is life.
Yeah.
You are dead. No. You... Oh, there we go. You regain 3 hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, we really should
Can
have made
I, yeah, that was like I should have asked.
Yeah, we should have made a first aid roll. He would have regained
completely forgot that.
Everyone's just
He
too
was
busy
still so
praying.
healthy. Like he was still so
Well-
healthy. There was like he still had as much HP as I do. So
Yeah, well, we should have remembered that and made a roll when you were doing the patting his back and all that junk.
yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'll give a bit of a rewind there. That makes sense to me. Because you did mention you were doing medical care. I just didn't give you a roll for it because I wanted to cheat. It is Descientia.
with a medicine. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Let's see.
Yeah, he'll just recover on his own.
That's actually
Should be enough.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So you got it by beat it by 3 more than you needed, which is degree of success. So sorry. The correction is you do not regain 3 HP. You regain your vigor plus 1.
My vigor is 13 plus 1 is 14.
Sweet.
As you were treated, so you had time to kind of recover and rest during the night.
Yeah, beat some water out of you.
Okay, now I'm just at the encumbrance level of my armor, so it's okay.
So, and like, if you get another good night's sleep tonight, you'll do the same thing, I think.
But I don't think we have as much time left. Weren't we in a bit of a hurry?
We were indeed.
Yes.
So
don't worry, I'll
basically,
press
it's now go back and try to stop the prefect, or what's happening?
I think that is the end game, yes.
So,
Yeah.
So let us discuss before we actually leave. I am fine. I shall be fine. Mars appreciates fighting with a wounded character. It shows that you have spirit and vigor, I suppose. He is weird like that. What is the plan? Do we put the prefect under arrest?
I would look around for birds outside. I'm paranoid, just to make sure that nothing is there when we speak about plans.
Not but that which is that is of true corpore and spiritum.
over our delicious breakfast.
Very good. So, do we plan to bring the prefect under arrest, or am I chopping his head off?
Curious,
I think
gain
that's-
2 more. Gain 2 more.
HP?
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
And everyone regains 3 pietas as you feast at a blessed, at a rather blessed feast of Diana, because it's not only was this hunted with the best game. This is the best hunt that's probably been had in such short order, prepared with such skill. But also recently, a offer was made to Diana with the same meat that was shared here. So you dine at Diana's table.
Able. Sweet.
That just gave me gave you a Michelin star.
Yeah, in 100 years, someone's gonna remember some. This dish is gonna be remembered by some chef. Or by some villager who's going to pass it down the generations, and some chef's going to put it on a table for like $100. It's just rabbit.
Star is always harder.
It's just rabbit.
Right.
How much pizza was it again, Zora?
You lose that much because you didn't hear me. That's 3.
3? Cool. I now have 3 pietas.
Okay, so what I'm wondering is, like, there were these paths out of the underground salt mine things we never took. I'm wondering if this one might lead here under the palace, and that maybe that's the way we take instead of just, marching straight in. Because according to Prospera, his soldiers are kind of in on it with him, or are backing him, or at least some of them are. That maybe why I see older members of the guard we're seeing around him. So I'm wondering if this might be a better, more covert route in to the palace, where, and maybe even lead us to where they're doing whatever ritual or whatever they're doing, rather than just marching in the front door and trying to, be bluff and hardy about it and find ourselves way outnumbered.
That is true. There is merit in that.
Um,
I always thought this thing maybe led to like the. This is the forum, right? The
Mhm.
public forum where the scuffle happened.
I
I
mean,
always
it
thought that
might,
that's more close to there.
but we never
But like,
explored it.
Right.
So,
I guess it doesn't hurt us to take a look, right? So.
I mean, if it keeps going in the direction it is, it seems to me to lead towards the heart of the city. But who knows what happens between there and
I will pose the question again. Do we plan to arrest the prefect, or?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think that's the plan we go in with. But
I don't think
I
he'll
mean-
take kindly to being arrested.
right. I mean, but also, when we were going to arrest that senator in Gallia, and that didn't happen.
Right. For some reason, villains have a tendency not to comply with arrests made by the Lex Arcana. I do wonder why.
I'm reloading my stones.
They get eaten by their own rituals.
Sometimes. Oh, I am invigorated and ready. My armor is strong, my axe is sharp. Wife, I think it best if you stay here for now.
yes, I suppose I should. Not much I can do for you in the battlefield, after all.
I will return to you. Fear not.
Is she saying that because she means it, or is she doing the I love him so much thing that she's going to come after us?
Ingenium. Oh, sorry. Insensibilitas. Sensibilitas.
Okay, doesn't make a difference. I was like, I should know my stats by now. I don't. Nope.
Maybe.
Eh.
She
This is
seems
literally
at a
all-
loss
No,
as to
it's
what
like-
to do. So it's hard to say. You get that feeling off. It's not there's no determination to one act or another. You just get a sense of uncertainty.
I hate that.
You did succeed, just barely. Like, you have so much information.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm more like, nope, it's not going to be more than half.
Well, await for us here. We shouldn't be far too long. If we are to stop what is going on, at least. Salt mines, then, gang?
Do we really think we can find our way through that?
Well, we
The
did
tunnels
last time.
Yeah, the tunnels themselves seem pretty straightforward. I don't understand why they wouldn't be now.
The outpost here was abandoned, right? When we got to it.
You
anybody
saw
in there?
that it was abandoned, but you never went there.
All right. So I say instead of going all the way to the salt mines, we find the entrance here and enter the catacombs that way.
Yes.
That's fine with me.
Okay. So speaking of Tilia, is it worth it to maybe alert the Tribune to have her most loyal troops on the alert, or do we just? I mean, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to, work out some potential backup if we need it. If we could send Tilia with a message somehow to, have the Tribune be on the alert for trouble in the palace or something. Or if you don't want her to risk going into town and finding the Tribune, we can always just go without that.
No, actually, I think maybe sending her to the Tribune is a better thing than her just being here. She's
Of course,
a big role
the
to
Tribune,
play
of
as
course, is going to turn out to be the real center of things, and so.
Of course, and then we'll have to rescue
Right.
her. So that's how it works.
Then do I fit on someone else's horse so we can give her my horse so she's like basically quicker?
I think you can double back with any of us.
Yeah.
Well, if she rides with you to part of the way, she'll actually point out that if you ride
Yeah.
part of the way to the crossroad and
Yeah.
then you start heading down, she can get the rest of the way there
Yeah.
on her own. If she needs to be, and if you want her to go fast, she's a Praetorian's wife. She has money. She'll just pay someone to jump on to get their horse for a bit.
So
I
what
just
do
give
we?
her ours because we have to let them stay at the water post anyway, so she can just use one of ours, and then she's quicker, and it's no biggie for us, I think.
So what do we?
Yeah, 'cause I suppose, if you go to the house, if you go to the watchtower, you can just take one of your horses and it's going to take you time
what
to go
do
down
we-
and up.
Tell the Tribune. We suspect that Vero is corrupted by.
Demonic entity, perhaps.
Well, tell them that I think we leave it as that Vero is corrupted, and that by the authority of the Lex Arcana, we are, we are looking into that and to be ready for potential trouble in the palace and to back us up if she can with her loyalist troops, something along those lines. Julia, do you want to maybe write it so that it can maybe get our points across without, if captured, being too blunt or whatever?
Sure. I'll give it a go.
The society.
Thank you. Alright. What's the word? Does command apply?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
In that case. Oof. Ouch. And I don't have enough pietas to nurture and negotiate for that, so crap.
Oh, sometimes you just gotta take the L.
Yeah.
I'll give you mine, but I cannot
So be
pray
it.
for you.
Yeah, I can't help with this society.
I can help with this society. Mine's kind of okay. I have experience serving at imperial courts at least, so maybe messages like this are, okay. I don't know, let me give it a Holy shit! Oh, no, that's okay. I'm just a blunt
Ooh.
idiot. What can you
The
do?
gods have intervened, just not in a good way.
Yeah.
Imagine you would have to roll now how much you lose from the roll.
Well, you'll know how effective it was once you get to the palace.
Yeah, there you go.
I think we have quite the good sense.
Don't sweat it too much. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, then let's do it. And at the crossing, I basically swap onto Corvus's horse and give her
Yep.
mine, and she can ride up.
So a lot of you are going to be heading to the tower. Right off ahead of you. Hopefully all shall go well with her.
Yep, and we'll grab torches and whatever else we might need from the supplies of the villa before we go, and the barracks.
Yeah.
And you find the watchtower in short order as the day wanes on and you take your horses. Mid-morning comes by the time you arrive. And you see no guard posted, none at the bottom nor at the top. A place like this would normally wouldn't have a full. It might have a contuberum in it, but really a contuberum of 2 rather than 4. Like it's a watchtower,
Right.
which means it should be easily manned, and it's not. There's nobody here.
Yeah.
So this door is in fact locked.
Is it a wooden door?
Mm-hmm.
Axe.
You
I mean, that's certainly one way to open it.
you.
What would lockpicking fall under? Coordination? Octort?
Ornatio, yeah.
Octoritas.
Probably
Or
the
not,
corpora, no? Or-
Octoritas just intimidate the fucking lock.
yeah,
Glare at it
axe.
so hard it
I-
unlocks
I mean-
itself.
If it's a simple
I
lock,
open up.
Yeah, let me see if I can pick it.
You don't want me to axe it?
Not quite yet.
We are on a clock.
Well, I mean, just let me see if I can pick it.
Very well.
Cordatio.
Oh, so
There.
no, that's what I rolled. 12.
Oh yeah, you're able to after getting bits of metal, and you're able to fiddle with the wooden lock enough that you're able to unlatch it. It's not super secure. If it was like a very complex lock, it'd be like the Scientia, but this is a very straightforward lock, and you just have to. It's more a matter of feeling out where the latch is and lifting it, and then pushing the door open.
I gotta push it open to look at Tiberius like, eh.
Still believe we would have been faster, but very well. Well done.
Yep, let's see if we can't find the north and western passage into the catacombs.
Oh yeah, that's right. You didn't actually find the way in here. So you get into the tower, and you have to find where. You know it's somewhere on the ground, so I will treat this exploration as a lot easier. Actually, no, it's you are looking for the Natura. I'll give you, because you have a hint as to where to look, I'm going to give you +2 to your target number. You are looking for a difficulty number of 6. You need at least 3 successes.
Okay.
Sorry, what was it you said? Denatura?
Mm-hmm.
We're only 22 and got a
Where
fucking 8.
do the +2 go?
Number of dice.
Okay.
And how many successes do we need?
3.
There's 2.
Okay, let me...
3.
So after a quick bit of searching around, you're able to find a hidden trapdoor underneath the desk. You're able to open it up and see a ladder that goes down.
All right.
And you see in this much smaller passageway, you spy.
Just in case, I'm going to make sure the exterior doors, bring the horses in, lock the exterior door behind us, and, you know.
There is no room for those horses in that watchtower.
Fair enough. Okay.
Oh, we can hit you on both.
Think like one of those fire watchtowers,
Yeah.
except smaller. Not much smaller, but a little bit smaller. And you trying to pull in 3 horses laden in gear.
Well, in that case, I'll we'll get our gear off, and I'll kind of turn the horses towards town because they're legionary horses, and kind of smack their rumps. And, ha! And, so
They'll ride back.
Probably find their own stable. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then lock the door behind us. And, as we descend to the depths.
Back into the dungeon.
As you descend down the ladderway, you see a trio of bodies.
Whose body?
Here to be the bodies. Those that would watch this place.
Ah.
Legionaries. Concerning.
Then they rise to attack you.
Oh no.
Oh, zombies. Woo!
Wrong
Yeah, I
button,
think
wrong
that's-
button.
It's not the first. It won't be the last zombies we see today, I think.
Undead! Undead! Okay. Does anybody know how to find undead?
These ones were, I think, just normal.
That's
The ghosts were the ones that you need to attack with fire.
What's the deal with the revenants? Scroll, scroll, scroll. Okay, here's the room.
Okay, so,
I am going to ask for a roll. I gotta double check on this.
So what was the deal with, like...
okay, so everything ghost-like is invulnerable to weapons. The silent warriors are cremation because they get back when they like get to shreds, and reanimators are just normal. They're actually killable if it's these.
Okay.
I need you all to roll me Sensibilitas to see if you spotted the ambush in time.
Oh boy.
Yulia, you're the only one who is surprised during this tempest, as you were all kind of expecting something might happen. Wait, I'm sorry. Ooh. Oh no. I apologize. Only Calypso isn't surprised.
Oh no.
Okay.
You, however, how much did you get it by? I think you just got it. And if you get enough degrees of success, you can warn others of the moving bodies. But you just made it.
Yeah, it's just I have my stones at the ready. That's all I can do. I can't even warn you.
Well, you will be firing before anything else happens, because... So, I mean,
Well.
we'll notice that.
Yeah, because it might be that I hit one of you.
We'll notice you firing a sling stone, because we always get a little nervous when you start throwing slings.
Yes.
Yeah, you do get an initial volley because it before you set up who's attacking who, there's that as they're moving, you turn and throw. So that's probably what draws them. That's what alerts them that hostile intent is evident. It's like they're looking at the bodies, they look at each other and getting ready to go, and then just as you guys are getting ready to get moving, that's when one of you flings a stone at one of them. Yeah, difficulty number 3. Practically point blank.
You made it by 1. Good job.
So that is 4 damage sling.
Roll that shit.
Oh, wow.
Nice. A glancing blow.
It's a warning stone.
Wait, I think aren't you supposed to roll 4 dice, not a 1d4 for damage? Yeah.
It is 4 dice. Like,
Dice value
the
4,
number is
right?
4. Yeah, dice value
Yeah.
4. So.
Right. That's how many
Yeah.
dice you
Value
roll.
4 is
That's how
only-
many. That's how much worth of dice you can roll.
Right.
Yeah.
So she could roll a d4. I suppose a d3 and a d1. I guess I don't know. That's not a thing.
You can't do a D1.
Do 2 coin flips.
That's true.
Do 2 coin flips. Yeah.
Fair enough. Doesn't give you a choice. No. Fair enough.
What did you?
Oh.
He just wanted to flex that he doesn't even have a sling and does more damage.
You plunk one of them and it does no damage to them. The undead don't seem to care.
Ah, shit.
And
I
in
suppose
this,
that gives the rest of us a heads up.
not a way. You're surprised. For some reason, she's throwing a stone at one of them, and then the next moment, it's why is she doing that? And then it's oh god, she's surrounded by them.
No.
That's what you
Oh,
get
dog.
for noticing.
Oh, dog.
Well, we did tell her she could be in the front last time because she was bitching about how, you had all these hit points.
No, I was bitching about him just going in and going in again, and yes, he could take it, but still.
DeBello, please, as they start moving to charge at you.
The fellow. 7.
Better used to running away.
Yeah, I think so too. Wow. Look at me go.
Check something. Because they have a special ability that helps them when they're fighting in groups like this. Okay, that makes sense. What's happening? Okay. Oh, and the other thing. Wait. Nope, it's not magical. It's just the way they fight. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, I understand. Okay. What did you get, by the way?
3.
Well...
What can I say? I rolled well, and I was in the front. That's what you get for rolling well. For once.
that one got you.
That's okay.
Normal, yeah. 1 damage.
Clonk.
1 clonks you. You roll again as another one attacks you.
God, I have to roll that multiple times. 3.
Oh, actually, now I need to double check how being ganged up on works. 'Cause I'm not used to my side getting the drop on you, so I'm not familiar with them outnumbering you. Usually the other way around.
Do you have a shield of any kind? What?
No,
Oh, okay.
because all the
'Cause-
shields are too heavy.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't think we've ever
Like,
had a situation where we've had to take in all the parry stuff into account yet.
I mean, I have like a 6 protection armor, so
Oh, so that first hit didn't do anything. Your armor
yeah,
soaked it.
that's what I meant with the clonk.
Oh, yeah.
Clunk.
Each one.
Because I'm wearing like this tin can.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Sure, that's okay. That wouldn't have changed anything. That wouldn't have changed anything. The second one tries to attack you, and he is too slow and ungainly to really find purchase. And the third, yeah, you just the gods favor you for a bit as the 3 of them rush at you and try to maul you. But between your armor and throwing a stone at them, you kind of buy yourself a tiny bit of time as you're probably shouting alarm to the others.
Or just shouting. Ah!
Thank you, Paulo, for screwing them over.
Even if you rolled nothing. Actually, no, you should roll. You still roll for those 2 because you might do damage to them. Sorry.
I would.
Yeah, because if you beat the roll, you do damage to them.
5!
Woo!
So what damage do I do to them?
Do you have any sort of melee weapon?
I mean, I have like a dagger thingy.
Oh, it's your dagger. You beat it by 4, so it's times 2.
So it's actually 8. Gosh damn it.
You'll have a choice of dice.
5.
You actually do some level of damage as you're stabbing into a dead body. The hard part is that you're trying to do damage to something that is already dead. But you are making it less locomotive by your in-game. Another stab for the 3rd one. Probably do something to it. One hopes.
Oh, wait, another step in the sense of, because I already beat the other one by 2, so it's just a normal damage do, theoretically, alright? Because my roll was a 3 and he rolled a 1.
Yeah, that first roll you already... Yeah, that 1 did nothing on that D3.
Yeah, then I had another 3, like I dodged with 3 2 times.
Oh, yeah, that would have done nothing, yeah.
It's only the...
Oh, no, roll D3, because the gods might favor you.
Yeah.
Yep, never mind.
Yeah, no, it's D4 because I rolled 3 and he rolled a 1 against it. The last one was for the last roll, so...
Oh.
Just did not make the damage yet.
Okay, roll the damage. Sorry, I was expecting you to roll damage after the second roll.
2.
Nothing happens as you stab.
Yeah. Knifey.
Lots of stabbing happens. Then all of you need to give me a roll as you witness these undead abominations amble at you. As the shock of surprise wears off, and you start choosing who's fighting who and who's defending what.
Alright, so we're rolling.
You are rolling to ratio.
Of course. the weakest roll.
Ping. It better not be the same river game. Yep, you all pass. They're very gross looking and they smell bad, and it is unnatural for things like this to move, but you're able to keep your wits about you. Oh. There are more of you than there are of them, so who's engaging who?
3 frontliners, 1 for each. Is that okay with you guys, or?
Sure.
No
This?
stones.
You mean like this?
No.
Yeah, you put Calypso in there. Yeah, directly in there. And I will throw my axe as if it were a ranged weapon.
I don't want to be in there, please. It's too sad for both sides.
In that case, in the new Tempest, Calypso, you have initial volley because there you can continue. You're finally able to find some space to throw more stones.
Yeah. 4.
That will hit. Because they're very close.
Fierce.
Roll your damage. The gods might favor you. Nope.
Wow.
Don't. Warning stone. All right, Tiberius. Let's resolve you.
You got it. So I'm rolling 21 dice. Or a dice value of 21. Okay, what's the difficulty?
It's opposed. I roll for them.
Go ahead.
I'm doing it. Give me a moment, God. It's this. So, yeah. So you beat me by 14.
That's times 5, so I'm rolling a dice value of 55. Okay, let's see how much I screwed this one up. You gain 15 damage. Seriously?
Wow.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I mean, you maxed out on the D5.
Yeah, well, there you go. Small
Like,
victories.
I feel like statistically, I rolled better than you.
I think maybe you did.
You find your axe nearly cleaves the thing in twain, and it still manages to continue ambling at you.
Huh.
If this were a person, they'd be well and truly dead.
Yes, well, I guess sufficient more killing is needed.
Orvis,
Okie dokie.
he attacked.
Easy.
Well,
Okie dokie. And then I'm rolling, because I get to use De Natura since I'm Hunter of Men, which gives me a 19.
Is this a man?
Doesn't matter.
Ah.
8. Not great, but more than 4.
beat him by 4, yeah. So that is times 2.
So that's 12. Nine.
You find the same, you stab at for vitals as is normal for people. But you thankfully also have because it's moving quite slow and isn't terribly skilled at fight. It's not a silent warrior in the Celtic sense. So it doesn't have a sword, or it's not using its weapons in any intelligent manner. It's using its hands to grab at you and stuff.
Right.
So you stab and then slash at an arm. If this were a person, they'd be in a lot of pain. But you do feel there is that delay in the fact that you're fighting a corpse, not a person. But you're
Right.
doing damage.
Right.
You're making it less ambuable. Locomotive. You the
Ambulant.
Ambulant. Yulia Rafina gets attacked with a 3.
You are muted, Yulia.
I am sorry about that.
It's okay, we don't forgive you.
So I roll the bellow in response to that.
That's me.
I assume.
You want to negotiate with the dead? Get them to join your side?
No. No, I would rather very much that it died.
That is times 2 damage.
Cool. So, with my gladius, that is 12 as a base value to roll.
Ow.
Fine. So yes.
Wait, no, that's not how math works. There. Yeah, you attack him with your weapon and find your weapon not. You learn the same as the others that this is you're fighting a corpse, so they do have some level of natural protection. A new Tempest comes up. I imagine your setup remains the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Calypso, you have the initial volley. Who are you attacking? 1, 2, or
My
3?
mighty stone number 1 was the one that hit me earlier, so he's the one that gets the beating.
Okay. Yeah.
4.
Dunk. Times 1.
And again. 3.
Dunk. If that were a person, they would have taken quite a bit of damage. That's quite a bad hit on the shoulder. But this is an undead. Being hit in the shoulder with a rock isn't terribly threatening. Bruising a corpse doesn't do much.
Man, like, at the moment grenades are a thing and I can hurl something really dangerous, I'm, like, unbalanced.
We have to go to Antioch first.
Yes.
Tiberius,
Here we go.
how about you?
Now have a D, sir.
And
Knave.
I'm going to have you roll something different.
Curse is okay. That roll doesn't count then.
I'm going to have you roll to Corpore as he tries to grab you.
Oh, well, I have a specialty in brawling.
You do,
Yeah.
so that applies. That's the other special thing. They can choose to make it a Corpore fight rather than a Bellow fight.
Here, I rolled a 6. It's mildly worse than what I rolled before. He rolled a 6 too.
We roll off because we can't tie.
Okay. Again.
Thankfully, the gods don't favor corpses.
Oh, the gods favor them now, in this case at least. I'm grabbed.
3 damage as he grabs onto you.
He's kind of chewing on my Lorica.
It's like, let go, stop grabbing me. Dunk, dunk, trying to pry it off of you.
Oh, man.
Corvus, same deal. Do Corpore as it lunges at you.
Okie dokie. My mighty 5.
You beat it by 3. So that is times 1. You do get to do your normal weapon damage because you're basically having to shove it away enough that you can start swinging your weapon.
Fair enough.
That's basically what that is.
3.
You hit bone and then your weapon kind of skitters away, which again that would cut flesh and that would be good normally,
Yeah.
but it's undead. Cutting flesh doesn't mean a whole lot. Yulia Rafina, de Corpore, as you're being wrestled, or attempted to be wrestled anyway. Yeah.
No. Yeah, no.
Didn't beat you by much. 1 damage. Your armor ignored. Gnaws on your armor, basically.
Pretty sure my armor takes care of that for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. New Tempest. I assume the setup stays the same.
Yep.
Calypso, you get to throw rocks again. Donk. Times 1.
Someday.
Hey,
That's
fates
4 again.
intervene.
Whoa!
Oh,
6.
yeah. Actually, my damage multiplier should have been increased by 1 because I'm armed fighting unarmed.
Oh yeah.
Aha. We can. Yeah, she's attacking number 1, so you can attack number 2. So, reroll your damage with that in mind.
I'll just roll another 6 and add it to it. How's that?
Oh, yeah, sure, that works.
It was a whopping damage of 3. Ugh. Four, so a total of 7. I don't think it did much better, but
That actually does some damage there in total. And Calypso, the fates intervene as your stone finds its way into the eye of the undead, and well, there's lots of meaty stuff in there. It kind of needs for the spiritus to work. So, thunk.
Oh no.
That body is no longer moving. Tiberius, you are no longer engaged as someone in the volley took out your target. So you fall into the volley as you were kind of caught. You were in the middle of a fight, and then your opponent stopped being there. Wait, no, initial setup happens after volley. So I would say volley, as long as the line stays the same, the volleys would have happened first. Yes, never mind. You can choose to attack Corvus's target or Yulia's target.
Corvus's target will go down.
Ducopore, it will try to grab at you.
good. I can stab it in the back while it's doing that.
Well, what happens is that Tiberius gets a high roll, that his result is added to your dice value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Cannot tie. Times one.
Times one what? Dagger? Axe? What am I...
Your normal
Actually,
weapon.
it's times two because you're armed fighting unarmed.
That's true, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, times two. Well, a slight comfort at the very least.
Oh, healing's in the Demiurge street. Whoops. I really wish I'd have the unarmed thing in the
He takes 13 damage.
It it stops moving as you cleave it in twain.
Thank you.
Wish.
Finally. Stop trying to grab me. The worst enemy.
Corvus, you may attack Yulia's target.
Yes, I will.
The Corpore, because that's a better roll for it, honestly. Yeah. Aw. I don't think it's gonna win.
Thank you.
You never know. Oops, oh, that's right. It doesn't come up over the sheet. Six.
Oh. Beat it by 3, so times 1 turns into times 2.
Okay, which will be...
Should have done that for you as well, Calypso. That's my bad, sorry.
That doesn't make any difference, because I just would have had another d4,
10.
and I rolled that because I had a 4 on the first one.
Can you say?
10, I say.
You almost kill it.
No.
Yulia.
Yes.
You get 6 added to your dice value. That's what because Corvus is distracting it. It is a corpore roll.
Or
In attack.
to corpore?
Yeah.
Okay. So I get to roll 14 instead of 8. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, that doesn't help much.
Do you have a shield?
Yes.
So you add that to the 5 to reduce the stretch between.
So it was 6.
Okay.
So... Whoops. 1, it's a D3, not a D4. Thankfully, the gods don't intervene. 3. I think your armor soaks
My
it.
Lorica takes care of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
New...
Thankfully. I'm very glad I'm wearing armor.
I imagine the setup turns into this.
Yeah.
Hackety hack hack hack.
Yes.
Calypso.
The stone, just randomly.
Take my stone. 2.
You miss. You're less than, 10 feet or so away. You put a stone in. Clattered against the wall. I guess you're trying not to hit your friends. We're being generous here.
Yeah, I'm already I'm a little bit disturbed from what I did before. Like I feel really guilty for that. Like because it was a kill steal and B a kill.
Who is attacking the Deadite first?
Do you want me to just,
Yeah, I might as well keep the order.
Yeah.
Ducapore, because it's a better stat for it. And choose to do that. Oh, that's a terrible roll.
Yeah.
11.
So, I beat it by 6.
So that's that was times 2, turns into times 3. It's dead.
No, you made me, no.
Oh, you could roll 1, that's true. You could suck.
Yeah, the way we're rolling,
17.
Don't worry, I have 1 HP, it dies.
Well, no.
Oh no, I'm glad I didn't hit it.
That would have been awesome, though. To finish it with the stone, just embeds it in its forehead, it goes over. That would have been awesome.
That would have.
No, once is enough.
Okay. Well, anyone hurt?
No.
Then let's continue on and put an end to the force that did this to these men.
Hey, get off of me.
Does anybody know if we need to do anything to these guys to make sure they don't rise back up?
I'm not sure.
I do not.
Like, I was thinking of basically burning them now, but we're on a bit of a timer.
Does anybody have any beans? Black beans? Because apparently burning black beans around the body will prevent them from rising.
We could always double tap and slice their heads off.
Yeah.
In that case, why don't we just move on?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we should just get back here afterwards and...
Yeah.
These poor people.
They were Roman soldiers. They will get a Roman burial.
We will avenge them. Yakin, we will avenge you.
Now to navigate the passageway this way, I need
Navigation?
navigation.
Okay.
Go get him, Chief.
I've got a 19, but if anybody wants to roll, the natural will help lower the difficulty.
I mean, I can try, but I don't think...
My Denature is a 12. I can help
Mine's
maybe.
a 10.
I can try to roll. All I will be doing is lowering the difficulty, though.
Yeah. Always, every bit helps.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Holy crap.
It's funny.
No. Oh, creep to the underground. Skip that.
If that wasn't enough, I can re-roll that with my Indigamata.
It is enough.
Okay. Hey, I guessed right.
Nice.
That's why Diana likes you so much.
It's one of those moments where I wonder if, Ada's head, Corby is like, damn it.
And you four will spy the man deep in the palace, bypassing all the guards and its defenses. There in the dark, prefect of the Imperium, man of power who hungers yet more, stares into a mirror that gleams of black starlight laced with red blood.
Ooh.
And upon its face, along its etchings, you can see a green faint light.
Does that green light look familiar?
Very familiar.
And the mirrors also.
And you can see him smiling upon his own reflection.
Oh, well. The courtesy of your hall has somewhat lessened of late, Prefect Varro.
I'm going to
Yes,
throw the spear at the mirror.
I have to roll to see if he notices you're there before you attack. Well, this unlikely to get.
I mean, I don't know. I'm guessing the spear versus the mirror is a good idea.
So you do engage in combat. So there's an initial volley where he basically has a whole tempest where he can't do anything. He'll look up in time to see you all attacking him. So part of that initial volley before the setup, which I keep screwing that up, is someone's attacking Corvus is throwing a spear.
Yes, at the mirror.
The mirror. You're pretty close because you basically get right almost on top of him. I'm gonna increase the difficulty range instead of 3 to 6 because you are aiming at something in his hands rather than.
Okay, and this is like the bleeding spear. Just to be clear.
Okay.
So okay, that's all that still comes in. So that's an 18. Two. 11s.
Roll for me, Octuritus.
Oh shit. That's absolutely my worst stat.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, 6.
There we go.
I have to check something. As you throw the spear and it leaves your hand, you feel a bit of yourself follow the spear.
Oh, God. Well, then I'm going to will that bit of myself to guide its aim to the heart of that darkness. You can take from me, but I can guide it. Hey, one thing, this game is up to Corby's speed reading.
Aha. Okay. I see. I understand. Oh, did you make it?
I got it depends on if it was worse than a bare minimum success. If it was, then no. But if it was a bare minimum success, then yes.
Ah, I see what it is. Okay. Oh, okay. So, okay. That could be worse. Could be worse. You lose 6 pietas.
Okie dokie.
Do you have any pietas left?
Yes, because I regained a nice bit earlier.
You feel as if a part of you follows the spear, and the mirror is slapped into the spear. Seems to vanish into its face rather than shatter it. Green light pulses and alternates between green and blue.
Come on, bloody sapphire. Jesus, cast out the demons. Cast them out.
It shatters in his hands. Stares into his empty hands.
What's this guy's name again?
Borrow.
Marina. Or Bar.
Prefect Varro, in the name of the Emperor, you are under arrest for dabbling with forbidden cults and rituals.
Prefect doesn't respond, instead stares into the space between his hands.
Well, guess we can just take him into custody.
Yeah.
Okay, allow me, and I'll try and go up to him and apprehend him.
As you move him, it is like moving an automata. As in, when you move his arm, it will stay in the new position. But he makes no effort to resist you. He just, if you stop touching him, he just stops moving.
Huh. It's bizarre.
Oh, yeah, give me some rope. I'll tie him.
And we can lead him by it.
Are the pieces of the mirror still there?
They are.
Yep.
Do
let's
they
examine
seem
that.
like
Yeah.
like there's anything still active there, and
The magia.
can we basically hear him?
Can I try to assist you with that?
Certainly
Hear
could.
him screaming in the void.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will let you lead it, but I will try to assist.
I hope I didn't just throw that spear away on too early.
Okay, I am trying to assist. I don't know if I assist.
I mean, you attempted. It brings the thing. But you see bits of glass and of strange starstone. But other than that, it seems to be but a mirror.
I can roll more if it helps, but
What's up with the starstone?
yeah.
That seems to be what the frame was made of.
Yeah.
You invoke your tutelary?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pick it up and see if you're cursed.
Probably not wise.
Okay, so we're at 22.
You carefully piece together some of the glass, but not touching any of the starstone, for legends say that the starstone connects you to that which dwells in the stars. So maybe you don't want to do that. But the glass should still have some remnants of magic left to it. And there you see a man perpetually falling, spearhead perpetually chasing after him in his fall. A man screaming forever. He is damned, trapped within the mirror that would have given him so much power. This mirror that would have found the spark and might of the comet above could have threatened Rome itself.
Okay, so it sounds like throwing the spear was good.
Ansley, I can't believe you one-shot the damn boss.
Nice.
Come on,
My
dude.
concern is I haven't.
I don't know, man. You damned him into like an eternity in space jail.
No, I'm just saying my concern is this wasn't actually the BBEG.
Remains to be seen, I suppose. Let's, well, actually, do you think we should leave him like this, or, are we dragging him back to Rome like this, or what's the deal?
No idea.
Yeah, I mean, we arrest his corporeal body, and our superiors can figure out. I mean, he's still breathing and alive. His soul's just not there.
Right.
So our superiors can figure out what to do with him after that.
Think we can just walk through the front door with him like this?
With the prefect trapped and detained, as you all walk out in the panoply of the Lex Arcanum, the guard that would guard him, old as they are, do make steps as if to stop you, but they see him in your grasp. They see your steady eyes. And it's almost as if you formed out from the walls, how you're able to get by them. You will learn that what pulled away some of his guard that he would have had in his person in his secret space was because the Tribune, although it wasn't entirely clear what you wanted, did get the idea you wanted some assistance at the palace, so she went to make a nuisance of herself, which drew his personal guard away to keep her from pushing through. That's why there was no guards with him in his space.
Nicely done.
If battle ensued for enough tempest, eventually someone would have come down to see what the noise was about. But because the fight happened and came and went so quickly, they come to a fait accompli. The Tribune acquiesces command of the Legion. Takes command of the Legion for now because she outranked you guys. She's the ranking person here. But it's one of the
courts martial.
Yeah, it turns into a rather complicated issue that will shake the foundations of Roman society, as yet another high-ranking official of the Imperium has been brought down low with magic and its temptations. Someone is reaching out to these people. Someone is failing so far. But it is the cuts in millions that brings down the elephant. But, for now, hope still lingers, or dies. For everyone watching out there, thank you very much for watching. For everyone playing, thank you very much for playing. And, see you again next time. Bye.
Okay.
So, when we get back outside, is the comet gone?
Oh yeah, the comet will well and truly be gone. It will not return. Or the mirror was what was drawing it down.
I cannot believe you one-shot the boss, bro.
Basically done.
Well,
That is freaking wild.
I will clutch that victory close to my heart.
God damn. Can't believe. Here I was, thinking, we were gonna have to split this man in two. Turns out, you just doomed him to an eternity of space jail.
You never get
Space
to you never get to use your eggs.
Yeah, that's a shame, really.
What?
So
Don't let-
He